I'm looking at myself in this video and I said, Lord Jesus, I look so young in this video, and I dare y'all to say I don't. Okay? Okay, you guys. We was gonna start our our live broadcast, but I end up getting COVID for the third time. Three times is a charm. I hope so. I'm not in the regular glasses that I normally wear. I bounce from glasses to glasses, frames to frames. Today I just felt like being Ray-Ban, and not today. I've been feeling this way. Been sick for about a week now. I'm recovering, thank God for that. The Most High have anointed me to go through this. COVID is real. I've had both shots and two boosters. Now I'm being that I have COVID again. I have 6 months of antibodies in me, so I can finish my CDL classes, get on the road, and be fine. So in a way, this is a blessing. Um, Sorry how I look. I look a little pale. I mean, I've been really fighting and struggling. I have grandkids that really needs me, so I've been really working on me, doing everything that I possibly can, eating stuff even though it tastes like cardboard or cigar tobacco. I mean, even eggs, it tastes like a flat piece of cardboard and with pepper, salt on it. So I'm really struggling here, even trying to get something to eat that tastes good. I do like Olive Garden. Last time I was able to eat Olive Garden, but I couldn't. I didn't. It just was tasting bad to me this time too. Then I'm not a real processed food. I grind my own hamburgers, make my own hamburgers, make my own sausages. I'm trying to learn how to make hot dogs. So beef hot dogs and turkey hot dogs. So I'm more now a cautious eater because I don't want to fill my body up with byproducts. Anything that a scrap, put it in there, and we're gonna call it a hot dog. I know a lot of you may like hot dogs, but I'm going to be honest about it. Hot dogs are one of the disgusting things that they make because it comes with all the scraps. I'm going to let you know next this Wednesday coming, we will be broadcasting a video, and it's going to be talking about versus Wade, how they overturned that. We're going to be talking about the gas prices, and we're going to be talking about inflation, because these are topics that are real and what we are struggling with today. And I just want you all to understand that we have to be more thoughtful in elections. I was denied a chance to vote this past, I guess it was June the 21st, Tuesday. And the sad part about it, Juneteenth represent the emancipations of slavery. And then I go into the vote and was refused a chance to vote, um, because I'm not a Democrat. I had a candidate that I supported, and I was not allowed to support her in the runoff here in Alabama. I was told that I was put in the system as a Democrat. I don't want people to deal with how I deal with things. I just want people to understand some of the thought process that are going on out here. I refuse to affiliate myself with any party because I'm very thoughtful of who I vote for. I don't vote because you give me money. I'm not good because my voice can't be paid. You can It's not enough money in the world to buy my voice. But a lot of people seem to want to sell their voice. And it's okay if you feel it's okay. But then there's a lot of people who want recognition because of family and friends and what favors they can get down the line. I'm not asking for a favor for myself. When I go out here and be a thoughtful voter, I'm not looking at myself. I'm looking at us as a whole. Because once you put someone in place, they're there for 2, 4, 6, 8 years. And you got to wait out until it's time for them to get out, unless they do something to go to jail. Well, you can't complain if you're selling your voice, and you can't complain if it's a family friend. You can't complain if that's how you choose. When you vote for what's going to benefit your community as a whole. What can this person do to help this community as a whole? I've been living in Alabama since 2006. I've been living in Greene County since 2006. I watched a county that had possibilities and was flourishing to now it's like desolate land. Agriculture wants to take back the land. It's good soil as far as farming. It's very good soil, but you have problems in building because the dirt is not stable enough to to keep the consistency when it rains or when it's real hot and drought. Heat index is high. So yeah, you have a lot of problems in structure. Not saying that it's not a place for building. It's an absolutely beautiful place to build, but you have to have a system in place that's going to support anything that comes in here. And you have to have an open mind in order for things to come through. So that's why I try to explain to people when it comes time to vote, we need to be very mindful, very thoughtful. We need to actually go out and do a little bit of homework and research because some people is getting, and has been the history of Greene County where I live, that they vote for people who are obviously getting ready to get arrested or has been arrested or has been in scandals and has been in possibility everything, and they actually get in those seats. And I'm just saying that we have to be more vigilant in who we vote for, because we got Roe versus Wade that got overturned, and we got high gas prices. And let's not talk about the price for a loaf of bread. So I'm saying to everybody that, and this is the serious and no crap talk, straight up, please do your homework when you start voting for folks. I made a mistake and supported a man and a woman for the presidential seat. The only thing that I see that they have done is learn how to stay apart. Kamala Harris and Biden have learned to stay apart. It's very seldom that you see these two people together. And I thought this would be a better situation. If we can't see our president and vice president together in a consistency, especially when we're going through so much, it makes me seem to wonder what side of the coin are they pulling on? Are they supportive of each other or non supportive of each other? So that's another thing. This is why we should have a little bit more thought process, because we were so quick to get Trump out of the seat till we got Ukraine being knocked off by the Russians. Our gas prices is up. We're shaking hands with people we once was enemies to try to get oil in our country, and we supposed to have oil here. Then we forgetting that people need to eat. So I want you all to tune in because I want to have this conversation, and we're going to touch bases and real talk on these different topics, um, because we need it. We need it more than anything now, especially when you want to dictate what a woman can do with her body. I'm not God. None of us is God. None of us can judge a person because of their choices. That's their choices. That's something that they have to live with, not us. But to make a ruling on such things of how someone can do their body, I feel as though that's a little personal. And if you're going to tell me how to do my body, the next thing you'll be coming in my house telling me how to cook. And I don't, it's like there's certain things that's you ring my bell, and I can either let you in or not let you in. So when you're saying to me that you're going to make a law to stop me from doing what I want to my body, mm, it is kind of step coming in my house unannounced because you feel as though you can. So you coming into my world telling me how to do my world. Um, let's leave the choices to the people when it comes to their body, because I can tell a man, you're hanging too loose, or don't you think you need to pull up your nuts, your balls? How about you chopping them off? Because we don't want to see the bulge in the front of your pants. If we, if I can't say that to you, what makes you think you can say, tell me what to do with my body? I'm just saying, let them live with their choices. and we stop going into people's houses telling them how to run their bodies, because we have to have a boundary somewhere. And one of the boundaries is, don't tell me what to do with my body, because this is my body. We got obesity here, and we have high blood pressure, and we have diabetes. And I don't see any of these lawmakers out here telling the FDA that we want to regulate the sugar contents in the food, the sodium contents in the food, and which they did say they want to regulate the sodium content only to make it higher, especially in low income communities. And we, if you want to help someone when it comes to their body as far as their health reasons, then you put the money out there to get them nutrition education, set up workshops for them. But to tell somebody what to do with their body, that is crossing the line. So we will be talking about that more further. And if you feel the need to want to join us, we will send you the link and you can join us. I don't know how many people can join us, but you can join us and we can talk this out live together, because I am appalled for anyone to come in my house and tell me how to do my body. Now, if we're going to relate to certain things, then let's relate to certain things. But when you come to my house, you ring my bell, and it's up to me to let you in my house. And it's up to me to do what I want with my body. So I'm just going to let you all know that I will be um, doing my video till we can reach the certain amount of numbers that YouTube want us to have. I'm also going to start doing a podcast, because I want the little man to be recognized. I want the man that has to go to work 9 to 5 and feed 6 children, and our country doesn't seem to want to care about. I want to talk about the mother who is single, trying to make ends meet, and the gas prices is getting to the point where she have to choose what to feed her children to go back out there and to keep a roof over her table. I want to talk about the senior citizen who has to eat bread and butter, toast and butter or jam. I'm not for no beans and rice. I ate enough of them things when I was young. And I'm not saying that beans and rice is not good. I'm not putting it down for anybody that eat it. I had enough of them. When you live with a household full of children and all you can do is eat pinto beans, kidney beans, lima beans, and this is the thing. You're not going to get anything else until you eat what's in there. It's beans. Beans and rice. I am sick of beans and rice. I am not going to be eating beans and rice to make this. I'm going to next vote that I vote, that I have a chance to vote and not be pushed away from a vote because I refuse to vote Democrat. And you put me in a system that I told you that I was not Democrat. And I'm going to be diligent, and I'm going to reach out to the people who I'm going to vote for to make sure I don't have to eat beans and rice. Now, my husband works, thank God. I am going to school, thank God. My son, my daughters, all my kids that I pretty much touched in their raising, they have things going on in their lives. And I just give the praises to the Most High that they're able to do these things. And but I'm just not going to beans and rice. I am not going to beans and rice. If I'm going to eat beans and rice, it's going to be black eyed peas and rice. That is close to beans and rice I get, or pigeon peas and rice. Gardolas. and rice. I will not I cannot do it no more. And I refuse for my government to put me in a position till I will have to eat beans and rice, because I feel as though you're sitting up there on taxpayer dollars and getting steak and rice and all that other good stuff, and I'm have to sit down and eat beans and rice, and I voted for you. It is not is Listen, this is not going to be a pretty picture. And this is one of the times I would take out my teeth. Because let me explain something to you. If you eat corn on the cob, I want one on my plate. If you eat a fried piece of chicken from Popeyes, I want one on my plate. If you eat a Whopper, I want to be able to go into public and buy me some chuck roast and grind it up and make me some hamburgers and put it on the grill so it can smell like charcoal if you have one. So I feel as though if I'm voting for you and my tax dollars is paying your salary and you telling me I got to eat beans and rice, something is wrong with my vote. And I have to do something about my vote. So I'm explaining it to you and everyone. This is how real this is going to be. As real can get. So I'll see you, because at the end of the day, who gives a fuck?